Good morning. Time to make the coffee, butterscotch and caramel this morning. It actually sounds better than it is. It's an okay coffee, but I wouldn't buy it again. It's by Harry and David. It was one of their holiday coffees. I like trying different coffees on the holidays. They come out with some interesting flavors. Some of them are really good and some of them not so much. This is like in the middle. So today is going to be 36 degrees. Right now it's 27. It snowed overnight, but not a ton. And this coming up week we're supposed to get more snow. I hope we don't have a big dump of snow. It happens. Sometimes we get what's called lake effect snow because I live very close to Lake Erie. And sometimes Lake Erie keeps its temperatures a little bit warmer until it freezes over. But I don't think it's frozen over yet because it hasn't been that cold. So we used to go to a fish fry that was right on the lake, which was really, really nice. That was in the days where I ate fish. I was a pescatarian at one point, but not anymore. So the fish fries were around springtime, and this was in an old cabin. It's actually where Tom and I got married, years ago. And we would go there for this fish fry, and the lake was still partially frozen, and you could, see the thawing of the lake. And then also bald eagles would nest around there and go fishing. So every once in a while you could see them catching a big fish. It was actually really cool. So that was a nice place to go. Haven't been there in years. We actually had the people that catered the fish fries also catered our wedding when we got married. And oh, the food was just so good. But I think they went out of business like so many people did. I don't know, it was prior to the thing. So I guess we can say that now here on YouTube. We don't have to keep saying the thing, but there's certain words that get red flagged, for lack of a better term. So sometimes we have to be careful as content creators as to what we say. So let me try. Give my coffee a sip and a taste. I'm sure it tastes the same as last time. But sometimes when I'm doing my morning vlog, it's the first thing I've had to drink, so I get thirsty. Oh, there they go. They heard a police car. I guess they don't like that. I had a dog that, this was many years ago, she was a Malamute and a black lab. And oh, she was the nicest dog. Her name was Carmen, and she would actually howl when she heard a police car. Malamutes don't bark. They look like a big, huge husky. They're beautiful, beautiful dogs. But she barked because the dad was the lab, and of course he barked. But her mother's name was Nova, and now my daughter named her new puppy, her new German Shepherd puppy, who's absolutely adorable. She named her Nova. So, anyway, doggy noises in the background. Usually you hear them lapping water. So, anyway, life with dogs. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, I'm going to drink my coffee, take a look at my finances, see if anything's changed, and I'm thinking about doing some more decluttering today. we'll see what adventures I can get into. All right, I will be back. Good morning. Cheers. Time to check the finances. So yesterday I got a nice big green check mark. I didn't spend any money. So as I'm looking through, that's day number 15 of no spend for the month. So according to my finances online, I can't buy anything the rest of the month. So that leaves 5 more days where I can't spend anything. And it'll be longer than that because I don't get money deposited on the 1st. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the plan. I'm monitoring my accounts to see what's going in, what's going out. And my car payment is coming up. Now this month, they don't take my taxes out until the beginning of the month. I have that on auto pay. I pay them monthly because I don't want a big huge tax bill ever. And our taxes here are relatively high. I don't own a lot of land. I do own part of what's around my townhouse, but I don't own a lot of land, and my house is not that high end, for lack of a better term. So it's an average house. It's 20 years old in February. I had it built. So that was 20 years ago. So anyway, the taxes are high because of the schools. Our schools are rated very good. So I guess as a community we all have to pay for that, even if we don't have kids in school. But my grandkids do go to school here, so hopefully they're getting a good education without a lot of this nonsense that they're trying to push on the younger kids. I don't know. The few want to rule the many, I guess, but I'm not going off on that tangent. I could talk for hours on that, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to get back to my own business, my own finances. But anyway, they took the taxes out a couple days ago, which I was kind of surprised about. I wasn't planning on that because, like I said, usually they take them out around the 4th or thereabouts. So now I'm going to have the big tax bill, monthly tax bill, and my car payment, and they're about the same. So my car payment is like $300 some dollars. Let me look. $312.89, which isn't horrible. I know people pay a lot more for their car payments, but if you're on a lower income, that's a good chunk every month. So anyway, I think I still have a couple of years to pay on that, which I will do, because I think it's important to have a reliable car. And yes, I could have bought a cheaper car, even though now it's hard to find a used car that's cheap. And I didn't want to have to put in a lot of money for repairs on an old car if I bought one. So that's what I did. Anyway, but now I've got the two $300 and some payments coming out at the same time, which I hadn't planned on. So now I gotta play catch up for the beginning of the month. I'll have to tighten the belt so that I can absorb that cost. It's the way it goes. So this is why I want to track my finances closer so that I'll have enough money in my account to cover things like that. So I'm working on that, keeping extra money in my checking account because that's what I pay my bills out of. So it's a process, you know, that's why I'm monitoring it daily so that I can be very accurate about what's going on with my finances. All right, I'm going to get back to it, and I'll be back later, and we'll see what other adventures I can go on. I would like to do a little more decluttering. I'm not going to do a big cooking thing. I still have some beans left. I still have some vegetable protein left, so I want to use up those two things, but yet I don't want to eat the same thing that I ate yesterday. But I have an idea of what I'm going to have for dinner. And I didn't eat all my little rolls that I made yesterday, the biscuits, so I'll probably eat those for breakfast. And that's kind of the meal plan for today, but I'll show you my plates when I get around to making my meals. All right, I'll be back. All right, here is my brunch for this morning. An orange that I got from the Flash Food Box the beginning of the month. The biscuits, the cheese biscuits I made from the Dollar Tree mix with some of the Aldi's cheese melted. I heated these up in the microwave. And a cup of tea. All right, so there's breakfast for this morning, using up what I have. I won't be going shopping for the rest of the month because I need to do some no-spend days. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I want to start decluttering my shoes. I've decluttered my shirts. Yes, I know, there's a lot. But I'll go through them again, maybe in the fall or in the spring. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on all these shoes. And there are a lot of them. And most of them I can't wear anymore because they have a heel or they're too fancy and I don't wear them. So I have to get a little tough with myself and get this done. Okay, this is what I pulled out of my shoe closet, one of them. Yes, I have more than one. But anyway, all these boxes over here are empty, and it's this deep, so there are a lot, and they're all stacked up. So all these are empty now. These are the shoes I'm keeping. Whoa! There she blows. And over there is the pile of shoes I'm getting rid of, which I will show you in more detail in a minute. But these are the shoes I'm keeping, so it's about at least half of what I pulled out of there. Now there's certain shoes that I'm keeping. Anything with a low heel, like these wedges, I can still wear these and they're comfortable. And what I'm doing is I'm walking around with them, making sure they don't feel too tight. So I'm not ready to get rid of everything. So as long as I can still walk in them, I'll keep them. Flat shoes. And as you can see, they're almost new. And honestly, I forget I have them because they're just all stacked up in the closet and I don't know what's in there, honestly. So that needs to change because I want to use the things I have. I found some beautiful shoes in here. So, all right, some of the other shoes that I want to keep, let's see. Now this pair and this pair, they have a very low heel, so I can still wear shoes like this. Not for long periods of time, but when I go somewhere, we're usually sitting down in a restaurant or somewhere. And these I thought I would keep for something fancy, a wedding, and low heels like this I can wear. So these shoes I'm not ready to let go of yet. Who knows, maybe next year I will. So I'm happy with the progress that I'm making here. I think what I'm going to do is, instead of having a bunch of different shoe boxes, I'll try and keep it more consistent and, you know, the same colored ones. So, and shoes like this with a very small heel, these I can still wear. I can still wear flip-flops and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and consolidate these shoe boxes. Now I still have more shoes in there, but they're kind of shoved in. So I need to do something with these first, consolidate those boxes, and then I'll drag out more shoes. I did tell you I have a shoe hoard. Well, here is what I got done so far. These are the shoes I'm keeping, and yes, I know it still looks like a lot, and it is, but it's probably, half of the shoes that I had in there. So I still have these that I have to sort out. And yeah, there's still quite a few, but some of those are going. And then over here are all the shoes that are going to donation. So there's quite a few pair of shoes. And I've got a lot of pair of slippers that I just kept buying slippers. Here's another pair. But slippers are something you can always use. So it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to go make some tea and then get back at it. Okay, I'm going to sort through these shoes and get these put away and sorted out. Decide what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of. Now most of these I had sort of out, so I do wear them. More slippers. These were well-loved shoes, but they've seen their better days. So sadly, those will go in the trash. Okay. Oh, and more slippers. I always like these shoes. I like wedge shoes a lot. A lot of these shoes, like these, I get at Mark's, so they're pretty cheap. I should say inexpensive. Like these, but they're nice to flop around with in the summer. So these are similar. They're 2 pairs. And okay. I need to put some of these little wedgy flip-flops. I still like flip-flops, and I wear them all summer long. Here's a cute pair of lacy shoes I can wear in the summer. Okay, so I still have some space in there that I can put the shoes in, and I need to get a couple more shoe boxes. Okay, I really need to finish this up because all this up and down is really starting to make me sore. So, okay. I'm going to put these flip-flops together so you can fit more than one pair of shoes in a shoe box. So I did get rid of a lot of pairs of shoes. I kept quite a few pairs as well, but it's all right. I'll get rid of them if I need to down the road. And for now, I want to get everything put back together. And I'm very happy with my shoe purge for now. Those are going in the closet. And I like to go through my shoes every now and then and just see what I have so that I can start wearing them again, because I forget. So, and these are some of my favorite pairs of shoes. I like wearing those. They look nice with shorts, and they look nice with a longer skirt or even a short skirt. All right, let's see here. I've had these shoes for a long time, and they're comfortable, and I actually do wear them. And then this type of heel I can still wear. If I can fit all these in. There we go. All right. Let me move you over here so you can see the closet. So it is looking much better, I think. And these shoes are going to go under there. I wear these a lot too. And these can go in here. Sorry, I know you can't see too much here. But I'm happy with the progress. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll show you what the closet looks like. Okay, the shoes are all decluttered and pared down. So much neater. I don't have that big pile of shoes here anymore. Note to self, do not buy any more slippers. I have at least 10 pairs of slippers. The extra ones are over here and there. So everything fits nicely in this space now. I have some boots up here, and I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Will this be my last declutter? No, it won't. I'll probably readdress it in the spring or fall, but for now, it all fits nicely into this closet where I keep all my shirts. All right, and then over here, I have all the shoes that are going to donation. So I'm very happy with that. That's at least another garbage bag full of clothes. All right, I've had it with the decluttering for today. It's 2:30. I'm going to have a little snack and put my feet up for a while because now I'm very sore and I'm tired. All right, I'll be back when it comes time for dinner. And I'm going to have something simple. I'm not in the mood to cook. Okay, let's pull a couple of things out of the fridge for dinner. I have a few things that are already cooked up here. I have this pasta that I made the other day. I'm going to have that. And I have these two chicken tenders, not chicken. Gonna have those. And I'm going to make some macaroni and cheese. So I have some oat milk that I need to use up. And I'm going to look in the freezer and see what kind of frozen cheese I have. I could use this cheese. It's Jack cheese, but I think I want to use up some frozen cheese. So I'll need 2 hands to look in here. Both these packages are filled with cheese. So I'll get some of that out and I will meet you at the stove. Okay, using up what I have a couple tablespoons of butter in the pan. I have these rice noodles. I don't know if this is going to be tasty or not with rice noodles, but I've seen it in vegan dishes where they do use rice, or gluten-free, where they do use rice noodles. So in here I'm also going to put a couple tablespoons of flour, and I'm going to make a roux. And I do believe that's equal flour and equal butter. Okay. And I'm going to make this with oat milk because it's what I have and it's what I want to use up. And then I'm going to use some vegan cheese because it's what I have and it's what I want to use up. And I'm just going to make a very simple macaroni and cheese because I'm tired from that closet declutter. Now I'm by no means done with my shoes. There's more to go, yes, but wait, there's more. I don't know, it's like the definition of insanity. I don't know, sometimes when you are in a situation and you're doing what you're doing, you don't even realize you're doing it. Then later on down the road, it's like, What was I thinking? It's that kind of moment. So I don't know, this is Violife shredded cheddar. I don't know how well it's going to melt, but we'll find out. I've had it in the freezer for a while. So I want to use it up. I'm trying to cook down my freezer. Yes, I'm still at it. But I'm not going to do a daily freezer thing. But I will show what I make. Alright, I don't know, I hope since this is frozen it's going to be okay. And I bought a big bag of this, I think it was at Costco quite a while ago. And and I just divided the bags and froze them, and then that was it. That was what I did, and it's still in the freezer. So I'm going to add a little mustard, and this is garlic aioli mustard because it's what I have. And it's pretty darn cold, so I don't know, about a good teaspoon, I guess. And then after I add the cheese, I'm going to season this because I'm not sure yet what it's going to need. Okay, let's put a little more milk because the cheese is going to thicken this up as well. And I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't. But it's getting nice and thick. And this is a pretty quick meal. Might as well finish up the oat milk. One thing gone. Alright, now I'm going to add some of this frozen cheese. And, I'll put in that much. Save the rest for something else. Or maybe I can use it. So we'll see how this cooks up. I'm going to add some pepper, and I'm going to wait to salt it until the cheese is melted because that's salty too. And I don't know how salty it's going to make the sauce. It seems to be melting okay. I'm probably going to use all of it to make it nice and cheesy, but we'll see. Sometimes with these vegan cheeses, you don't know what they're going to do. Alright, I'm going to turn the heat off because I don't want this to separate and get oily and ugly, because sometimes that happens. And I'm going to get a spoon and give this a taste. So did you guys do any decluttering today? I think I need a little break from the decluttering. But we'll see. maybe by tomorrow I'll be refreshed and ready to go again. So let's give this a taste. I'm sure it'll need salt. Yes, definitely needs salt. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this cheese because it needs to be cheesier. I guess I'll turn this back on till this melts. I think this is going to be too much cheese sauce for the pasta, so I'll probably save part of this for a different meal. Maybe put it over a potato or make some more pasta. So that's looking cheesier. And another thing gone out of the freezer. That, and I used up the oat milk. It always feels good, even though I know I'm going to have to buy some more to replace something. It always feels good when I use something up, because then I feel like I didn't waste my money. All right, give it another taste. I think it could use just a squeeze more mustard. Not too much because I don't want it too sour. Do you guys make homemade macaroni and cheese, or do you just make it out of the box? I actually like boxed macaroni and cheese. I think it's pretty tasty. So, try it again. I think I'm going to add some garlic and onion powder. Yes. Onion powder. I think onion powder is good on everything. And some garlic powder. And there we go. I think it can use a little bit more salt. So I'm going to add some of this garlic salt. I know that seemed like a lot, but it really wasn't. So this is a nice thick sauce now. It's not super smooth, but everything's melted, so it's fine. Give it another taste. Okay, it's pretty good. And I don't know. I think I'm going to add it all. It's going to soak in anyway. And I actually like macaroni and cheese heated up the second time. I don't mind when the cheese penetrates the pasta. Now it's really going to thicken up because the pasta's cold. And then I'm going to heat up my little not chicken, and that will be dinner. And I think I'm going to also eat up my microgreens as a little salad, because those aren't going to last much longer. So I'm just going to let this heat through, and it really wasn't too much pasta. I think that'll be just fine. There we go. Now you can bake this if you want, or just eat it like this. I'm just going to eat it like this. Now this is way too much for one meal, so I'll probably eat the rest another day. Alright, let me give this a taste. I don't know if the pasta's warm yet. That's pretty good. I like regular pasta better, but this is definitely good. Okay, I'm going to dish up my meal, and here's my dinner for tonight. Some macaroni and cheese made with Violife cheese and oat milk. Some chicken, Ultimate Chicken by Gardein, and a little salad with microgreens. And this is tempeh bacon. So there we go. There's dinner for tonight. That was quick and easy. And I'll be back in just a minute and wrap up this video. Hi, friends, well, it's the end of another day. Having a nice warm cup of tea with my little gnomes. I'm such a gnome nerd. Anyway, time to get in the jammies, and that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.